person, maybe not the same day or maybe the other day, and try to sort it out. So, yeah, I mean, reacting without a pause sometimes you will get a lot of consequences. That's one of the experiences that I had, and I changed my behavior down the line. So.
Thank you. Somebody else wants to say something.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
So,
My name is Nabarun. I'm not sir.
Nabaran. Thank you, Nabaran. So, two things to share with you. Last night, me, my wife, and a 1.5 years daughter, we all were trying to take a nap. And my wife randomly asked me that, hey, I'm going to order something from Nykaa. Are you sure you're going to give me a treat? I said, yes, yes. How much? How much? What extent can it go to? 5K, 4K, and it went to 19K. And she said, are you sure? I'm going to put it up. I said, yeah, sure. And then the bill that I received, I think now I feel like stealing the words. Take a pause before answering. Lesson learned, retrospection, what I exactly did today while I was coming here. So the traffic police stopped me somewhere around Gujarat. And I took a pause, Navaran. And finally we ended up drinking a sip of coffee, then I giving a fine to him. So a bash and a learning.
Yeah, so you have got the learning, right? What not to do in next time. Yeah, so that is actually called the empiricism in Scrum term.
But you lost 19,000 to save 500.
Okay.
I'd like to add one more.
Yeah, sure.
From a senior leadership standpoint, so as we grow towards the ladder, right, you become very senior, and it goes on, right?
Right.
But initially, you'll see an instinct in very junior people, right? That my way is the last way.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So when
yes,
you say
yes.
pause,
Yeah.
I think pause has to be when it comes to senior leaders. One thing I learned from SDP many years back, Sanjay, do one thing in your life. Never think that your way is the last way.
Yes.
That's the kind of pause you make.
Exactly.
I pause
exactly.
the war here.
Exactly.
Let the war finish.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes it's similar to the maturity. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So stopping where it really counts is just to tell you that this may be not a last way.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
stop.
yeah. It will not lead you to anywhere.
Exactly.
Further escape. Okay.
Not to interrupt you, is there any background music being played?
No, not from
Just coming
my.
out from
Yeah.
That's what we were asking, like whether it is being played from there or. Sorry for interruption.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's discuss how we can anchor pause in Agile. So regarding Agile, my previous speakers, Shonku sir, Mr. Kaushik and Amitabh sir has explained everything about Agile and all these things. So I will share some light on a different angle on Agile and try to explain in more relatable examples what Agile means to me. So Agile is an English word, right? So do you know the actual meaning of Agile in dictionary?
Swift.
Fast.
Yeah, it means able to move quickly and easily. This is as per dictionary. Okay. So there is a movement in Agile. And what are we moving? We are moving value to end customer. What is value? Value is something that is useful or beneficial to the customer compared to the cost or effort he has put. That is called value. For example, the ability to connect with my friend is a value for me. The ability to access means of entertainment like music, video, social media, that is a value for me at some cost. Ability to access some to-do tools, productivity tools easily, that is my value. And in order to transfer the value, you need a container that is called product. And all the examples of value which I have explained just now, this is the product. Using mobile, you can connect with your friend, you can watch movie, you can listen music, you can schedule your to-do work, calendar, etc., etc. So, how can we be so sure that what are the value we are trying to deliver is delivered successfully to the end user? So there are three parameters. We check whether our assumption converted to validation from the end user. Then we can say our value has been delivered successfully. Whether our plans become the progress for the end user for whom we are delivering the value, and our output becomes the outcome for the end users. And to deliver a value, to deliver anything, you need a vehicle. So this is the framework we use in Agile. Those are the vehicles. We call it Scrum, Kanban, Safe, Nexus, etc., etc. So if we sum up in one line, what is the basic intention of Agile, to being Agile, is constantly delivering meaningful values to the end user. This should always be the focus of the Agile, what we are trying to deliver. Now, as Kaushikda said, Agile is bound by 4 values. So I am explaining it in layman's terms, what it actually means. So Agile says, you always keep your focus on individuals and interactions rather than depending on process or tools. What does that mean? You and your friend plan a trip, and what you did, you created a Google form and asked each of your friends to fill up whether they, what is the destination they want to visit, what are the places they want to sightseeing, and etc., etc. The plan. So everybody puts their comment in the Google form, and you see that somebody wants to go Kanyakumari, somebody wants to go Kashmir, and somebody says no, this is summer time, we won't go to Rajasthan, etc., etc. Then there is a revision. They send it and fill this up once again, and this iteration process goes on. Instead of that, if you put up all your friends in a single place or maybe in a call and discuss them internally, things get sorted much quicker. Agile says that. You always focus on, emphasize on individual and interaction rather than process, depending on process and tools. Next, Agile says working software. You should keep your priority working software over. I started late. Is it counted? Okay. So, working software, you should give your priority to working software over comprehensive documentation. So, what does that mean? So, you plan the trip and you go for a shopping for some Insta-worthy outfit. That is very necessary nowadays, right? For every tour. So, you go to the store, and instead of showing the actual pieces, the storekeeper shows you some catalog and says, this is catalog, this dress, this is the color, this is the fabric, all these things. Will it add value to you? No. Instead of that, if you try some dress, actual dress, that will add more value to you. So Agile says that. You always believe in working software rather than comprehensive documentation. Next, Agile says, you should always keep your focus on customer collaboration. So you have your trip is started, and in your itinerary you have day 1 for sightseeing and day 2 for a short hiking. And during visiting your sightseeing, you twisted your ankle. So you said no, our plan for hiking should be cancelled. So we cannot go for hiking. And you said to your tour